Hello and welcome to another episode of Middle Age Muay Thai. My name's Paul Garrigan and I've moved location today. I'm in front of my car, and the reason for that is it's just too noisy in the front because of someone going around with a tractor. But this is just the only place where there's enough light and where it's relatively quiet. So I'm not in a great mood today. I got another bang to my ribs yesterday and they're very sore again. And I'm a bit pissed off about it. I'm very pissed off about it because I'm only a few weeks over the last rib injury, and it just seems like so annoying to be in this position again. I was clinching yesterday, and there was a new guy there, big fella, and he basically he went at me like a bull in a china shop, and he spiked me in the ribs with his front of his knee. We just meant to be tapping each other with the side of the knee, but he went full blast and it hurt my ribs. And I knew right away there was something wrong. But last night, I couldn't sleep again. All the same as the last time, the same pattern. And it took me nearly 2 months to get over the last rib injury, and the idea of going through all that again, it's just so disheartening. And I'm just annoyed about it. I can't blame him. I mean, it's just the way it is. I mean, I know what Muay Thai is. It's not a crochet class. It's not a ballet class. It's a tough thing. And I don't mind injuries. I don't mind getting the bruises and all this. But the idea of another rib injury, it's just annoying. And I'm just hoping that it doesn't develop the way it did the last time. Maybe it's the weekend now, so maybe by Monday or Tuesday it'll feel better and I won't disrupt my training too much. But I know last night, I couldn't sleep with it. I couldn't roll on my side or anything, and like even going to the toilet is painful. So not that you needed to hear that, but so that's where I'm at now. It just feels like the idea of going back to the gym and having to say no to sparring and clinching again for weeks. The idea of facing it, because I know every time I say no, my ribs are still paining me, you get this sort of cynical look, as if I'm sort of malingering or something, and just the idea of going through all that again, it's just pissing me off. But that's where I'm at. I mean, hey, maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it's just maybe it'll just be a few days and it'll be fine. I mean, that's what I hope. But so far it's just scaringly similar to what happened the last time. But that's where I'm at, and it sort of left me now. I really regret not pushing harder for that last fight. At least then I would have had it behind me, and because then I was because it seems these periods where you're relatively injury free are very sort of they don't seem to come that often, and 2 weeks ago I would have been, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? Well, whenever the fight was, I was fairly injury free then. I wasn't at the best of my fitness level, but at least I was free of injury. So I don't know where I'm at now. My plan was to take whatever fight that comes next. That's sort of, I suppose, still my plan. I mean, even if I meant going in with damaged ribs, I'd probably still do it now, because I'm getting fed up with it. I'm getting fed up with with just constantly training with no end in sight. And it's not that I want to do it and give up Muay Thai, because I want to keep on doing Muay Thai, but I just want to get this fight done. I want to get it over, and it's just something that's always always there in front of me, and I just can't get past it. And if this injury puts me out of action for another couple of months, it just doesn't bear thinking about. But that's why this is probably the closest I've been to actually wanting to give up on the whole thing. But you just have to go on and see what happens, But it is definitely disheartening, to say the least. But I suppose this is all just it's all part of it. It's all part of the training. People do get injured, But that's really where I'm at now. Because otherwise, like, the training's been going quite well. I mean, I'm only going 3 times a week, but I'm running every morning at home. I do about an hour. The only other thing with that is that I know this now, that as soon as my mileage goes above 40 kilometers, a week, I started to get, I get this sort of pain in my knee. But it's not, it's not even a pain, it's just a bit of discomfort. But the fact that it's there, it's sort of, I think, oh, maybe it's not such a good thing. But it's not interfering with anything, if you know what I mean. It's just that something that I'm aware of, that once I run a lot, I start getting this pain, which is a bit of a shame, because I do want to do a lot more running in the future. So we'll have to see what happens with that. So I just feel there's just like I try. Maybe it doesn't sound like it recently with these podcasts and stuff, but I always try to be. I see myself as a positive person, and I've got a lot in my life that's good. But it just seems to be at the moment. It just seems to be a lot wrong with this one area of my life, with Muay Thai. Like everything else in my life is swell, well. What I can be expected, but this, the Muay Thai is just there, and it's, I want to get this fight done and dusted and out of the way, and I don't know if I'll ever fight again afterwards. I mean, the idea of going through all this again is a lot, but maybe we'd never, I think it's just getting the first fight out of the way, and we'll see what happens then. But I have no intention of giving up Muay Thai, but I'd be lying if I didn't say the idea of giving up on this fight hadn't crossed my mind, because it has, especially last night when I couldn't sleep, and I'm just thinking, here we go again. It wasn't nice. So I'm sorry if this is a bit of a downer of a Muay Thai episode, but it's just there's no point in lying about how I feel. That's where I'm at. I mean, I don't regret any of this. It's been such a fantastic journey. But we'll have to wait and see where this is going to take me now. But I want to be positive and think, hold on, maybe my ribs will be okay this time, and things will work out the way they work out. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, you can visit my website, middleagemuaythai.com, to follow my Muay Thai journey, if there is going to be more of a journey, which there will be. Or you can visit my other website, paulgarrigan.com. So thanks very much for watching, or if you're listening to the podcast, thanks very much for listening. And that's it. Goodbye.